Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick demo like he did in the video. I'll show you what I'm using and what I'm gonna do, and then I'll just run through some stuff. Um, so first off, let me check my notes. Okay. Um, I'm gonna use just two chords like he did in that one in the video, which I thought was pretty interesting. Just keep it simple. So on this first track here, I've just got these two chords. They're both seventh chords. This will be a major seven chord because we have a root, and a third, and then the seventh. Um, so this is B. I'm actually using my 7 string because I get a nicer clean tone out of it than my 6 string. So this chord still applies to a 6 string if you act as if this chord or a string here on the very top is your 6 string. So if you play open on the 6 and then we play the rest of these notes, you'll still get the same sound that I'm doing. It's a major 7. But if you're in standard, it would be E major 7. I'm on the 7 string, so it's a B major 7. And that can be played a bunch of different ways, honestly. Another good way to play it is like this. Let me get in here and do 7, 8, 8. So this is the jazz interpretation of a major 7. We have the 1, the 7, the 3, and the 5. Pretty easy to catch hold of what it is. You could even do fuck. Well, you couldn't do that. Anyways, that's not important. What I was gonna do. So this is yeah. That is a major 7 chord. You can do the same shape, but it would change if we're gonna go up the strings. So let's go even higher. One more for another major 7, and we'll do okay. So that'll be another major 7 shape, but we're using it on the 5th string down, right? So here is E, and then this is E major 7, and then you have A major 7. But anyways, those two are not important. It's just extra information, you know. So let me back up here. I'm going to be using this one, and I'll also be using this one here, which is D sharp minor 7. On the 7 string, it's D sharp minor 7. If you were to do this same shape on the 6 string, it would be G sharp minor 7, I think. Yeah, or you could say A flat minor 7. It's the same thing. Let me see what time it is. Okay. So if you were to play that using the 6 string, you could also play it like this, which would be not that. Right, so that's a minor 7 in 6 string form. You could play the same thing, you know. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. Right, because all we're doing is taking the 5th and we're bumping it up there. Um, Sorry, that's right, not the 6th. So we're just taking the 5th from here, and we're gonna bump it up there to that 2nd string. Anyways, and beyond that, I'll show you the 2 chords, or sorry, the scales, right, that I'll be messing around with. So on my, or in the way that I think, I'm going to be thinking about this as B Lydian. Oh, sorry, I've got a rest in there. I don't want that. I'm going to be thinking about the first chord as B Lydian, because that's what it is. It's just, it's a way for me to think about the quality and the tones within the scale that I'm going to be using. And we'll talk about the scale in a second. And then I'm going to be thinking about this one as D sharp Aeolian, which is natural minor. So first off, we have B Aeolian, or sorry, B Lydian, B Lydian, and this would be a pentatonic that you might use. There's a lot of pentatonics. I mean, you can basically kind of just screw around with it and, you know, come up with your own. But all I'm doing is a 1, 3, 4, 5, and a 7. Just trying to keep it simple, you know, so that I have just those 5 notes to play with, and then there's my octave right there. And then, so what you might notice playing this scale is this note right here and this one, right? This one specifically is Lydian. It's that defining Lydian sound. These 2 notes right here. Also, you could think of it as like the change between these 2 and those. So this is a major 3rd, and this is an augmented 4th, which means that the 4th is sharped. And it kind of gives it a different quality. People say that Lydian sounds like a brighter major or a more emotional major. But it is what it is. I like it a lot. I especially like it, and you'll hear it when I play. I especially like it when you back it against some sort of minor chord. There's a lot of tense. There's a lot of intensity to it. And then we have the full scale itself, all 7 notes. You know, 1 to 3, and then 4 to 6, and then 7. If you play, you can still play this on your 6th string. You just dump this top string, right? And you have still the same scale, still the same shape, and it would be a Lydian scape. Or sorry, it'd be a Lydian scale. And then moving on to our minor scales, I'm just going to be using natural minor, something super simple, nothing too intensive. So here's our pentatonic: 1, 3, 4, 5, and 7, and then our octave, and then the full shape of the minor, which is 1, 2, minor 3rd, 4, 5, minor 6, and a minor 7. So obviously the defining features there being our minor 3rd, minor 6, minor 7, right? That's all natural minor. That's how you know it's an Aeolian mode, a natural minor scale. Anyways, I might send you these pictures, right, just so it's something for you to look at. But let's see. I think that's all I wanted to go over. Yeah. Oh, also, I was kind of messing around, and I wanted to turn this into like a sus chord, right? Which I liked a lot. I like the sound of that. So I might do that when I'm just jamming around, and we'll see what happens, right? Yeah, so just something to screw around with. Um, I kind of like this exercise, especially just doing the single notes. You really get kind of like the feel of the stuff, or the feel of the what you're going for. Um, I'll do a close up of those two chords just to make it easy for you, right? So the first one being the B Lydian, or B major 7, right? It looks like. Or if you were to play it on a 6 string, right? So just forget that it's my 7th top string, right? It'd be the same shape, just move it down, right? I don't know. Yeah, same thing. And then we have that minor 7, or that sus2, D sharp sus2, D sharp major, or sorry, D sharp minor 7, which both of them would look like, or the minor 7. And I'm just barring across the whole 4 for that. Um, I think that's all I've got time for. Just that quick demo, just to screw around a little bit. I'm gonna keep watching that video. I kind of liked it. But yeah.